has started and those traveling have reached their destination, but tell the viewers where you are and what have you seen on the road so far.
Well, Maduba, at this point in time, obviously the highways here in Gauteng in particular, they are really flowing, and we've had an opportunity of speaking to authorities, the traffic authorities, and they've assured us that they will continue to be out and about to make sure that they reduce the number of fatalities in our roads. Maduba, already we have seen very serious carnages in different parts of the country. For example, in KwaZulu-Natal, we've seen a very spike of accidents. For example, a most horrific accident whereby around the area of Bula Maduba, whereby a driver knocked down about 12 pedestrians and 4 people died, and eventually the community members there then eventually stabbed the driver. A very tragic situation there. But from the side of authorities, Maduba, they've been really insisting that they will continue to monitor the traffic to make sure that we don't see these accidents.
But Kaya, surely just monitoring the traffic does not eliminate any chances of accidents. Did the authorities, when you spoke to them, say what were their methods to try and reduce more fatalities on the roads?
Well, Maduba, just in terms of from the side of authorities, they've always been insistent, telling, for example, the road users to be cautious from the perspective of the drivers, all the time to always know that it's a shared responsibility. So authorities are doing their part, but the drivers should also be very proactive, but also pedestrians alike. We know that from the previous cases in terms of the road stats, there has been a number of pedestrians who have unfortunately died in our roads. And for example, last year we saw a huge spike in terms of that number involving the pedestrians. But of course, Maduba, it's a very important highway where we are standing geographically. This is the N1. It's leading all the way to Bites Bridge, for example, to Zimbabwe. And we've also interacted, for example, with Home Affairs officials. And from their side, they are saying they are coping. Nonetheless, obviously, the number is not massive as it was the case, for example, on Friday, during Good Friday. So they will continue also to keep a very close eye.
The roads are not exactly as empty as I expected. I might guess people are trying to save ahead of the VAT increase tomorrow, Kaya. What's been your sense on the road? Have you seen a lot of traffic on the road?
Well, Maduba, we're standing in a very noisy spot, but from what I can gather, I mean, the very important thing is that we have seen a number of motorists here, so there is quite a very huge volume of cars passing and through, and across the toll plazas. It's just approximately about thousands or so of cars that continue to pass here. And also we've had an opportunity as well, talking to motorists. A lot of them, they're really eager and really keen to observe the traffic laws, because we know traditionally in terms of the causes of the accidents, it's speeding, reckless driving, and also in terms of the weather, for example, in provinces like in KwaZulu-Natal, for example, there has been rain that has been bashing different parts of the province. The authorities there, when we spoke to them, they were saying, look, they want to, once again, to tell motorists to be aware, to be observant all the time, to make sure that they respect the traffic laws so that they can reach their destinations and arrive alive, essentially.